All right, man. Let's talk about Mason here with us today. Let's talk about the Lions, man. Yeah, they need to be getting rid of DeAndre Swift at the trade deadline. They need to be getting rid of TJ Hockenson and Michael Brockers and possibly Amani Araria if you can get something for him. But he ain't been playing well, which they probably should have thought about flipping him at the trade deadline last year. But yeah, they definitely need to be consider getting rid of the first few ones. And apparently Swift was a full practice and all that. But yeah, it's time to move on for DeAndre Swift. Obviously, you can change the role of DeAndre Swift, aka Street Clothes of Detroit. You can change the role and just sprinkle him in there. But at the end of the day, dude, he just ain't got no time for that, dude. Um, it's hard. It's hard to move on with somebody with so much potential, but apparently he been getting injured since college, and it's time to move on. And you can get something for him. Somebody can use him. Get something for him. But what the chances of him, continuing his career and staying healthy, unless he gonna start taking that shit, that juice, is slim to none. And I know it's hard to see him flash in spurts and do these explosive plays and explosive runs. You like, man, if he could just stay healthy, he put on weight. He did all of that. And they should have took Kenneth Walker or Brees Hall. It was simple as that. And Kenneth Walker is looking early on like a generational talent. They need an every down back. Somebody that's everything. You can say, well, he could get it back and sprinkle him in with the back and Jamal Williams, he's solid, but he's solid, but I don't think he the answer. Craig Reynolds, he is what he is, a glue guy, but that position is too important. And the whole line is good, but you need explosive plays. And Amar Ra, he can give it to you. The Pistons defense is just so fucking bad, dude. Just DeJounte Murray just hit a three right into Sadiq Bey face. Excuse me. But but yeah, I mean, Amar Ra and Jameson Williams get back, that give you some explosiveness, but that just ain't enough. It simply just ain't enough. You need that from the running back position. You need it from the running back position. And they might need, they probably need it from the quarterback position, to be honest. Shoot. They probably need it from the quarterback position. So, that's just my opinion, man. It's just time to move on. Why get something while you can get something for him, if that make any sense. If he goes somewhere else, he stay healthy and he turn around and he a monster and all that, then shit wasn't meant to be in Detroit. And Detroit probably cursed. Seemed like a good kid, dude. Really good kid. But you got to move on. If he ain't available, guess what? If you ain't available at your job, they fire you. Especially even if you on FMLA, look for any other reason to fire. They can fire you for anything. It's a right to work state of Michigan now. Like I said, it ain't no difference. That's why a lot of people moving south. It ain't no difference. That's another conversation. And then TJ Hockenson. I mean, shit, move him before he get injured for the season. Another guy that was in the same draft. Another guy who can't stay healthy. And another guy, they keep taking these tight ends and they drafting these dudes to block, or they drafting these dudes to take short to take short cut short passes and shit. TJ Hockenson getting the right offense and they start using him vertically, just like when Erica Ebron went to Indianapolis. He became a Pro Bowler because they started using him vertically. Hockenson don't get used vertically. In the Seattle game, they probably got vertical with him, and I was at a wedding. But because he had some good numbers, but they draft these tight ends and they use them like they off the street, or they 10th round draft picks or something. He had one game other than Seattle I can think of. I'm not saying there ain't more. And that was the first game in Arizona. They do not find creative ways to get him the football. They don't line them up in the backfield. They don't bunch them up. They don't pretty much move them in motion. They don't find ways to make up matchup nightmares. They don't find a way to, you know what I'm saying, put them in situations where they can't bracket them. They don't find situations to get them on wheel routes and get them vertical and running, vertical through the seams and the post and the corners. He don't do nothing that's creative. They're very bland with him, and they keep drafting tight ends in the first round and doing the same thing with them. Eric Ebron was an athletic tight end. They kept using him like a possession tight end. Of course, it's not going to work. Of course. And, you get something for these guys while you can. You ain't going to pay T.J. Hockenson top tight end money. And that's what I want if I'm him to stay in Detroit. You're not. You get a third round pick for him. You get a third, fourth, fifth for DeAndre Swift. Move the hell on. And whatever you get for Michael Brockers is just icing on the cake. It's just icing on the cake. If you get a 10th round pick for Michael Brockers, I'm joking. I know it ain't 10 rounds no more. But if you get a 10th round pick for Michael Brockers, so be it. But yeah, it's time to move on. Get something for these guys. They always a day short and a day late and a dollar short. Always. Had they got rid of Marty Rourier at the trade deadline last year. You know what I'm saying? More draft compensation. Plenty more. Same thing here. Get something for these dudes while you can get something for them. Stop believing in dudes that ain't gave you no reason to continue to believe. Brockers ain't did a damn thing, man. I don't remember hearing his name this year called. I don't remember his name called last year. Brad Holmes bringing one of his homies over, got him paid, just like he handed the Rams the championship. I'm going to keep saying that. And I know y'all don't like when I say that, but you know what? I'm going to keep saying it because it's true, in my opinion. But yeah, man, move on from these dudes. Get some compensation and start building your team in the middle rounds. Move on from these dudes, man. It's time. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. I said that right. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.